Alright, I didn't find anything in my trip out on the river. Now I went to the river a little bit ago and it's way sky high. It was yesterday too. It's just too high to look. So I'm out on the dump again. I started looking right here before I turned this on, and there's a real nice rusty layer in here of glass in it. And right there I found a good many marbles. I found a big shooter in one of my recent videos and a real beautiful cat eye, so I'm gonna start here and then move down into here. I'll see what I can get. I'll get back on my first find later. There's a nice layer going up through here. I just got my first find. It's a Marx toy. It's a pony. And it's perfect. That one leg's a little bent, but that'll bend. I can put it in hot water and it'll bend right back into place. There's no damage. That's a nice one. I'll get good in my collection of these later. I have a bunch of horses, so that'll be cool with it later. I thought I'd show you this real quick. This is like a Marx pony from his previous clip I dug, but I cleaned it up. I use a light wire brush, clean them up, and they look as good as the day they were made. And then I usually, to get the plastic back, you can use a little bit of chapstick, but first you want to use like a little bit of baby oil. Just dab your finger on the top and dump it up and rub it in, and do that a few times. I did it a few times, and then I use a little chapstick on my finger and rub it all in and treat the plastic, and it comes back to the way it was new. This is just like a new toy. That's pretty nice, huh, for coming out of the ground. Old 1960s Marx later. Thought I'd be seeing more marbles in this in here. This is the first one right here. Looks like a solid green one. It's got bubbles all in it. Looks like a pop bottle blue green. It's kind of nice. I could be in a little pocket of marbles. I found them over that hill and I found them on that hill, so they got to be in between. And right here's another one. It looks like another solid color translucent one. It is. It's like kind of a dirty water, kind of almost yellow tan. It's nice condition there. Later. Alright, there's a green soda bottle sticking out right there. It looks to have an older style base on it. I'll get it out of there and we'll see what it is. It's probably slick. Most of them I find are slick, but who knows? Later. Alright, it's about ready to come out. It's slick. It's an older bottle. That's a shame. That didn't have nothing on it. Huh. No embossing whatsoever. Rock in it, if that's a marble. Well, I don't think it's a marble. I think it's just a rock. I was gonna say that's too good to be true. But that's a shame. It's not embossed. Alright, I've been here, I'd say about an hour, and that's a good sign. Look at that. You know what that is? It's a plastic grenade for a little kid's, like, World War II playset. That's pretty cool. But I got a day maker. I have a collection of these from dumps. It's a bisque doll. It's ceramic. It's right here. I already picked it up and wiped it to make sure. Oh. It's a soap. I thought it was it's soap. I'll have to glue the head back on that. I didn't mean to do that. That's a soap. You won't be able to tell. I'll glue it. That's hard to believe. That's whole. That's one of those old soaps that come in a little box. That's why it broke. I'll take it and fix it later. Man, there's some older bottles in here. I'm pretty sure that's blown in a mold. And look at the bottom of this. It's a shame this isn't embossed. Look at that old embossing there. G6. I'm going to take that just because it's such a cool bottom embossing. Later. It's been pretty slow going, but I moved over here a little farther. I found a bunch of marbles over here in the winter. And I got a cat eye here. It's just kind of like a blue, gray, white. It's kind of cool. It's nice condition. Later. All you regular people will remember in this area right here, I found a bunch of little Christmas things. They're like for name cards for the table. And look, I got another one right in the same area. And it's the elf. These are nice, look. It's a little porcelain elf. They got a slit right there. And you put a piece of paper in them for people's names at the place setting. Some woman, when I found the other ones, told me she still has some in the original box. They're from like the late 50s. That's cool, it's perfect. Now I got like 5 or 6 of them. Later. Must be a whole bunch of these things in here. Here's another one. It's the Santa one. I found one of these the last time. It says Merry Christmas in gold on it there. Cool. Later. Now them little things must be scattered all over this hill. I found them other ones right there. I moved over here to see if I can't get onto some marbles, and here's another one. And it's like an angel, and I think I found one of these and the head was broken off before. Look at that. Little angel. These things are pretty nice after you get enough of them. Probably got 8 now. Later. Alright, here's these 3 things. I was outside cleaning them. There's the little Santa. I have 2 of them in the house. I'll show you up in the house what I got. This angel I did not have. And you can see where the cards would have inserted in and stuck up. And they're for Christmas dinner, I guess. And the cards went there at the place settings for people's names on them. And I got an elf. I got one of these in the house, but that's my favorite one. I'm happy to get another one. I like it. Look at it. And they're marked. I don't think you can see it on this one. But they're marked Japan. Yeah, right there. You can see it. Japan there. And right there you can see it clearly. But I'll show you the other ones in the house later. Alright, I'm up here in this room. These are all finds from like the dump I was on. Certain rooms of my house, I have shelves up and I keep all the stuff. Where I'm digging marbles. And you can see here's lots of plastic figures. Here's the plastic horse from this video, and you can see there's horses all back in there and all kinds of little figures. There's a black stallion there. But the reason why here's the embalming fluid I just found in this one right there. And then there's other ones. There's one, there's several behind. And look, I got caps for all of them from the dump. Makes a pretty nice collection. But here's these little things. I found this one right here in this video. These are from the last video. There's a caroler. I got 3 Santas. There's one of the elves. There's another Santa. There's the elf from this video, and the angel, which I didn't have. I just found this bottle. Buckley's. I think that's cough syrup, and I think it was more popular in Canada. But there you go. There's lots of cool bottles here. Look at this little one. That's one of my favorites. Sultan Drug Company, St. Louis, and it's a little corker. It's a real tiny bottle. But thanks for watching. Later. Yeah, I just raked that out. It's a melted marble. It's an orange and red cat eye. It would have been awesome. But ruined, you can see. Later. Alright, I'm getting out of here. It's really windy. And it's slow going, so I'll come back and I'll add clips to this later. Well, I'm back up in this dump. I've been up looking around in this area. This is where I found some of them older broken soda bottles from Sistersville and stuff. And that big cedar marble, that parrot. But I haven't found nothing, so I'm going to get further down over the hill. I'll get back if I see anything later. Yeah, I just found this. It's a shame it's melted on that end. It's shoe advertising, probably from the late 50s, early 60s. It says Red Ball Jets. And on the other side of the coin, it has a jet. F100 Super Saber. That would have been cool. Nonetheless. Later. Things are picking up. I got a little enamel pin there. But look at this. Look at this base off this mason. It says 2F on it. That's an 1858 one or something else. It's old and real good. There's a Coke there, but look at this right here. It's a little pin. Methodist. Man, it's really nice condition. Come out of a rust layer. It's probably some kind of good metal. Oh yeah. That's really nice. SS. Oh, look how perfect that is. Wow, the pen's still even on it. That's a heck of a nice find. That's old. I'd say it's 1930s or before. You can tell it's like brass with, it might even be better metal than that. Look at the condition of that, folks. Wow. Alright, here's this little pen cleaned up. You can see how beautiful it is. Can't really get it with the GoPro. I'm usually using, I got mud on it, but it's waterproof. You can just wash it in the sink. That's a GoPro Hero 5 Black. That's what I usually use. I'm on a real nice camera here that I don't like to take out because it was real expensive. I just use it for stuff like this. But all I have to do, I slightly oiled it around here. You can see where I didn't around the pen. I'm going to spray this with WD-40 and it'll work. It can be repurposed and somebody can wear it. Somebody will want that. That's a pretty cool little find for the dump, and it's nice condition for coming out of the ground. Look at that. Beautiful little piece. Later. Yeah, there's some older stuff when I get back in here. I'm just taping up test pits, trying to get into a hole to where I'm finding enough to make videos. But look there, salt glaze crock busted right down on the bottom. Would have been nice. But I thought I better film this. See that green ACL bottle sticking out there? It looks real nice. Let me pull it out here. Oh, it's one of these. Finally have one of these. Look, it's a real old turtle wax. That's cool. That's worth several dollars anyway, $5. Look, it's got that real old car on it, like 40s or 50s style car, late 40s, early 50s. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's a big, like straight-sided blue bottle. I don't know, it's probably just a round one with a screw top, but that looks odd. It's got a big M on the bottom. Let me get that out. We'll see you here in a second. Alright, that's what that was. It's still got the original cap on it. It says Sharp and DOHME Dome. Know what these are now. You know, that's a shame. That's a little high heel shoe with gold gilt all over it, but it's all ballooned up. Would have been cool. I'm in this area. This is where I broke my rake. You can see it over there by that tire. I got to take that because I'm going to put a different rake on it. But I found something good. Look at this. It's an old hubcap off an old Ford car, and it'll all be able to clean up. It's real heavy. That's awesome. That's really nice for a fines case. It's got to be worth $10 at least. Right, this is that slip I was on, I don't know, a month ago. All this stuff, you can see all the bottles. All it slipped all the way down over the hill. There's trash all the way down there, 2 or 3 more flats. And I've been finding, I found good stuff right in here, good stuff right down there, good stuff down farther. But I'm digging right over there. You can see all the brick, and I found one whole crock in here laying out here like a year ago, last summer. I found an old Pepsi right up there, an old short neck block print one. It's aqua. Lots of nice stuff. And the Hannibal crock right over that lip. So, but I'm digging right in here. There's lots of shards of glass where I dug before. There's an 8 or a 3 mason broken, but there's glass. I'm gonna look in here, see if I can't find some marbles. I'm really off of them. Later. See them layers I'm hitting back in there? Man, look at this salt glaze crock. Look at that blue streak across the line. Man, that would have been nice, huh? See, that's broke. Yeah, I just got a daymaker. I found a few nice marbles in here. Moved from up there down here above this slip. There's some older little bottles come over, but here's an embalming fluid, and I know I don't have it. I can tell by the embossing up here. Look at this. Wow, it's real nice condition. Let me dump the water out, and then we'll wipe it off here and see what it is. Nice one for my collection. I have probably 8 or 9 different ones, and this is a first for sure. I've never found this one. It says Chicago on it. Let's see here. Ooh, Frigid Fluid Co. Chicago. That's awesome. Look at that. I don't have that. That'll, you know, every one I find is different. Makes my collection of bottles worth more, so that's nice, and it's perfect. Wow, later. All right, I looked around here and got a cap for that bottle too. Real old black cap. It's really nice. It's got designs on it. That's a nice find. And I got that pen too, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm whipped. I've dug a bunch, but I get a good seam here to work. And there's some older bottles coming out. Here's one of these slick green sodas. That's from like the 30s. It's a shame that's not embossed. Every once in a while I find an embossed green one, but I'm getting out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Not as many finds on this one, but some decent ones. Pretty happy with that. To get right in my personal collection. I've never seen this bottle before. It's even got numbers up this side. Perfect. Well, this was a pretty good find for me. Look how nice that bottle cleaned up. And I found that cap right in beside it, close to it, within a couple feet, and it was on a neck similar to that. And I think it's the original cap for the bottle. There was other ones in there. This one was whole. The other one I found the cap for was just exploded. Just part of the top was there. But that's really nice. Frigid Fluid Company, Chicago. And it's all, you can see, just looks new. What a nice find. Thanks for watching.